Welcome to Floor Yin with Ally. Today we're going to do what's called Reclining Twist. And this pose is done almost at the end of every single Yin sequence and other yoga sessions as well, because it's a great relaxing pose, final pose, and it moves you right into Savasana, which is your resting and final pose for the end of each class. So we're going to go ahead and get started. You can start on your back, lying down, and your feet, bottoms of your feet, flat on the floor with your knees up toward the ceiling, bent. What we will do, we will bring our knees, the heels as close to our hips as possible, because we're going to raise them up off the floor. Bring them as close to our chest as we can. Slowly, whatever that is for you. Reaching our arms out is a great hip, shoulder, great for our digestion. A lot of different segments for your body and very relaxing. Placing our arms out beside us, if that's available for you today, with our palms down. Bringing both of our legs to the left. I have to adjust back just to position it so that it's a great hip opener. Now, making sure that your shoulders are still on the mat, on the floor, palms down, and we turn our face toward the opposite direction of our knees. Now, if that is not available to you, feel free to leave your head looking straight up, closing your eyes, and in Yin, the pose is just as important as your breathing. Remembering to breathe in and to breathe out. In and out. That will help your legs, your hips relax onto the floor. Now, don't be concerned if maybe your knees don't quite reach the floor, or maybe one does and one doesn't. Wherever they fall, you can also have the option of taking your left leg and making it straight and just bending your right leg and using your left hand to help that right knee over to the left. So using whatever is available to you. If your shoulders, because it is a good shoulder stretch as well, and it is irritating your shoulders to the point of really pain, we don't want pain. Remember, a little discomfort does stretch, but pain, we do not want pain. Then feel free to bring them in and cross them over your shoulders, over your chest. Over your chest. The point is to really try and make sure that your shoulders are flat if you can, but if you need to cross them over your chest, your arms over your chest, bringing your knees up. You can also use, if your knees are not available to the floor today, a block is also available for you. Or if possibly both of your knees are not available to do that, or it's a little more too strenuous for you to do with your hips that way, feel free to place a blanket in between your legs to give you that little extra support to make it a little more comfortable for you. Remembering that in Yin, the whole point is to help stretch our fascia. That helps with our mobility and flexibility, which are very important for falls and for us to be able to keep our body youthful and strong. If it's not available for you to turn your head to the opposite direction of your knees, feel free to leave it straight ahead or the same direction as your knees. You will find as you continue on and practice these poses more often, they will be more available to you. Your body will feel more flexible, comfortable, and you will be able to really enjoy your yoga poses. And you will see the difference in your mobility and in your flexibility. So we can stay young and youthful. So until next time, stay well and be blessed. And we're going to get started putting our poses together into a sequence. And I'm going to give you some tips on just breathing, because in the end, breathing from our stomach, not from our chest, inhaling from the stomach all the way out and exhaling our mouth closed is just as important to help us to stretch and elongate our body as the pose itself. So until next time, I look forward to seeing you on our next video. Stay well and be blessed.